We've come now to touch base in Seoul, and today we have a pair of returning guests. We first connected with these two young figure skaters a little over a year ago now in October 2021. They were in their first junior season and had won their first medal at an ISU Junior Grand Prix event. It was in fact South Korea's first ever ISU Grand Prix medal in ice dancing. Now, a little over a year later, they've won more medals, including gold, and an ISU Grand Prix Final silver medal as well, which are, of course, all firsts in Team Korea's ice dance history. To tell us more about how they've been getting on, I'm delighted to welcome back Hannah, Lim and Ye Quan. They join us via video once again. Hello, it's great to have you back on the show again.
Hi, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you for having us.
Well, first, congratulations on the ISU Junior Grand Prix Final silver medal. You've had a successful season, including winning gold at the Junior Grand Prix in Courchevel, France, and a silver medal at the Junior Grand Prix in Egna, Italy. Hannah, start us off. What was it like to qualify for that final event and then win a silver medal as well?
Well, going into this year and the Grand Prix season, it was our goal to make it to the final. So I wouldn't say we were surprised, but we were really happy that we were able to achieve that goal and able to go out and be the first Asian country or Korean country to represent um, in the final.
Sure, and as you said, not only the first Korean team, the first Asian team to qualify for the Grand Prix final. Was there any extra pressure when competing, Hannah? How did it feel?
Um, we didn't really think about being the first Asian or first Korean. Yes, we did think about it, but when we were training and competing, it wasn't in our minds at all, and we were just thinking of performing and having fun while skating and all the corrections that we had during training sessions.
Sure, you said you expected that goal was to reach the final, but winning silver, that must have been special though, Hannah.
Yeah, it was really special for us because we like our initial thought going into the final was, oh, we made it here, and our coach was saying this is like a prize, for to show your work throughout the Grand Prix season, and we were thinking that, and then when we got the result and the medal, we were really happy about that because um, it was like a reward.
Sure, and yeah, how did you find the experience? Were you nervous at all? How was it dealing with the pressure of going into that final?
For sure, I was a little bit stressed, like every competition. But like Hannah said, we made it to the finals. We were pretty proud to be there to represent Korea in the finals, and we just the goal was to do our best and really have fun and gain from what we could learn from the experience. So it was really great.
Right, talking about having fun, in the 2021-22 season, you caught a lot of people's attention because you performed to Gangnam Style by Psy, which we talked about in your previous interview. You also danced to Don't by Loco for your rhythm dance segment, and also to selections from the Cats musicals for the free dance portion. But this season, I understand that you went for a more classical approach. Yay, can you tell us about the songs you performed to this year, and how was it decided? Why did you decide to go down this route?
For the free dance, we chose the Danse Macabre because we were inspired by Yuna Kim from Korea. Also, we really liked what she performed, so we wanted to uh, try out to dance on that music, and we really want to choose like a more mature kind of music this year, also to prepare us to transition from our junior year to the senior year. And same thing for the tango this year. Well, this year the tango was the theme of the rhythm dance, and it was our choreographer that chose the music for us.
Mm. How different was it performing to the new music? Because you talked about it on your YouTube Q&A. You both say it was different not playing characters, yay.
Yeah, it was quite different because normally in the old programs for Cats and Gangnam Style, we had a specific character to play. So, for example, in Cats, I was like we were like obviously cats, but we were like more like the main characters of the story of the Broadway. And Gangnam Style, I was Psy, and she was the other girl that was with him. So we had pretty specific characters to play. This year, like Danse Macabre, about life and death, it's a more abstract, how to say, like a more abstract theme. So we had to like go a bit more deeper in like how we felt about it. How would you represent death and life and some stuff like that. The choreographing coaches, theater coaches, ballet coaches really helped us to like kind of delve into that and like kind of find what works for us
Mm.
or and yeah, pretty much what works for us. The tango as well. It felt like we had to go more serious and more intimate, so it was like we worked a lot with our ballroom teacher to just like work on like how to represent this intimacy and the tango feeling of the dance.
Hannah, how did you find the different style that you tried to take on this season?
Yeah, like going off what Ye said, it was more of a mature concept this year. And for the free, it was he is life and I'm death. So it was at the beginning of the season, it was really difficult to try and see like, oh, what expression does death make? What is like she trying to say to life and things like that. So we had like a lot of help from our ballet teacher and our choreographers to help choose like kind of make a story about like our characters kind of, so it's still a bit charactery but less than last year, so it's easier for us to portray the expression. And in the tango, yeah, the ballroom teacher has helped us a lot with um, the tango feeling because she's very educated in that topic, so she helps us shape our body for a next
Mm.
line for tango, and also with the expression and the arm styling.
So it sounds like it might have been a challenge, but also a chance for you both to develop as dancers as well, Hannah.
Yeah, we have learned from last year, it was more of like sharp lines and hip hoppy. This year it's way more classical in the rhythm and the free. So we're slowly taking in the music and trying to move our bodies in a different way than before and connecting with each other on a way different level than last year.
Sure, and yeah, do you feel you've improved as dancers as well? What aspects do you feel like you've improved over the last year?
Yes, I do feel like we improved a lot compared to last year, especially like in the way we dance and everything. Because last year was always just more external dancing, so we always project to the public, always just more connect with the public to dance it out. But this year it's a lot more like you have to be more intimate and more like
Hmm.
internalize it. So that was like a new aspect of dance that we learned a lot about this year, and yeah, it really feels like it helped us to improve more in our performance.
And Hannah, Ye talked about how you were inspired by Kim Yuna for the choice of music as well. How much of a inspiration has Kim Yuna been for your careers?
Well, when I first started in freestyle, I was always looking up to her and watching her. I remember watching her at the 2010 Olympic and then the 2014, and like I was always so inspired by the way she performs, and
Hmm.
she like does have the jumps, but she just skates the whole program as one whole piece of art, and I really um, feel emotional watching her skate. And when I actually didn't know about the Danse Macabre program, so then our friend showed it to us, and I really liked the music, but her expression and the way she just moves on that music was amazing, especially in the footwork sequence. And we took her footwork sequence move uh, piece of music and we put it for our choreo step sequence music. And I really was happy that we did that because I feel like we can move like her, but we can portray the music in our own way. But I still feel really happy about that.
Sure, she's such an iconic and talismanic figure and inspired so many people, and clearly she's inspired you both as well. Hannah, talking more about your personal lives as well, you've been sharing more about your life in recent months through your YouTube channel, which we briefly mentioned earlier, and you've developed quite a following. You seem to work hard on it as well. You've been putting subtitles to anything you say in English into Korean and vice versa. You've been communicating actively with the fans, it seems. So what led you to begin your channel, and how have you found the experience so far?
Um, I'd say what led me to begin my channel was I was at the Grand Prix in Courchevel, and we were already there last year, and I wanted to show all the fun things that we do at competition and how we get ready for competition, how much goes into what we do, and I wanted to show the fans this, so I just started filming. And when I always see vlogs on YouTube, and but I rarely see skating vlogs or
Hmm.
like sports athletes vlogs. So I wanted to try that, and then when I was putting it together and editing, it was really enjoyable because I could just look back on what I just did and be proud of that, but also like kind of reminisce in the memories. So
Hmm.
I started making a video and then I put it out, and a lot of people enjoyed it and watched it. So since then, I've gotten many recommendations on other types of videos to do, and from then I just keep going up.
Well, I think the fans really appreciate you, as you said, taking the fans behind the scenes to see how you guys prepare and what goes into what you do. Meanwhile, yeah, I believe you've been studying Korean, the Korean language, and learning more about the culture. How's it been for you on that front?
Well, for now, I can write and read slowly. For sure, I'm not super fast yet. I'm still working on that. But for me, it's most the biggest challenge would be to mostly have a more of a discussion because I'm still having trouble to remember the meaning of the words I read or write.
Hmm.
So yeah, I have to put more efforts and time into remembering the meaning of words.
Sure, I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly soon as well. Okay, we're running out of time, so let me ask you what you have planned for the year ahead of you now. I understand that after this season, for the 2023-24 season, you'll be competing at the senior level because, yeah, you'll be aging out. Is that right? Are you nervous about that or excited? How do you feel?
A bit of both. I feel a bit nervous because it's a new territory. Seniors is like the big guys out there, so it's like a lot bigger, and it feels like unreal to go there next in that level next year because you see all the senior level skaters at our academy. That's just they're so good, and you want to get there, but it really feels exciting to move up to their category next year. I'm really looking forward to it.
And Hannah, do you think you guys will be ready?
Yes, we'll be ready. Well, no one ever feels ready, but I think we'll work super hard. And since we have those stars and icons with us, like live, I think it'll be really motivating to try and work and be a senior like them.
Well, I like that confidence and that attitude. We wish you luck for, firstly, the rest of this season and then that transition into the senior level next season as well. We'll have to wrap it up there. We've been talking to ice dancers Hannah Im and Ye Quan. It was a pleasure to have you back on the show again today. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much for
much for
having
listening
us.
to us.